can an 11-year-old consent to a double mastectomy?
Well, they probably aren't formed then at that point, but
12-year-old, can a 12-year-old consent?
I would think this is something that involves their parents.
And nobody here knows each other beforehand, right? This is the first time you've engaged each other.
Well, at the seminar we've talked.
Yeah, the seminar.
This weekend.
Yeah.
Do you know Mike Nana?
No.
So I thought everybody on the island knew each other.
Oh.
That's amazing to me. It's maybe a larger island than I thought it was. Okay, so where are we today?
We are in Santa Barbara.
It's a lovely, lovely
Beautiful
place.
day. Beautiful place, beautiful day, lovely weather.
And where are you from?
Spokane, Washington.
Spokane. And you're from an island, sir.
Yes, I'm from Perth, Western Australia.
And how is it to be on a continent? How are you feeling about that?
Well, Australia is a continent, and
God, that's enough for you. God, these people. Okay, so today it's an inside joke. Okay, so today we're going to talk about trans issues. So let's begin. Children cannot consent to puberty blockers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, move. Okay. A 17-year-old girl who genuinely believes she's trapped in the wrong body cannot consent to a double mastectomy. Move.
At what age? 16?
17. So you think if somebody, I just want to make sure that we're on the same page. If somebody is 17 and she genuinely believes she's trapped in the wrong body, she can have her breast chopped off.
Yes.
Okay. And you believe that she cannot?
She cannot.
Okay. Let's do this. Grab the board over there and grab the board and write down your best reason for believing that. And maybe we're going to have you guess.
what they've written.
Yeah. What do you think the reason that she wrote down is?
I believe she thinks that 17 years is close enough to 18 to make them an adult, which allows them to make an adult decision about their future.
Okay. Don't say anything yet. Is that the reason you wrote down? Don't tell her. Is that the reason?
No.
Is the reason she gave you better than the reason you have written down?
Not to me.
Okay.
I totally see it. I
You
mean,
totally
I
see-
agree. I mean, I not agree, but I can see why somebody would feel that way. But yeah.
Okay. What do you think the best reason she has for believing that, for standing on the strongly agree is?
I think she thinks that she'll regret it.
Don't show her. Is that correct?
No.
Okay. All right. My island friend. What do you think the person on the strongly agree, what do you think her reason for that is? Her best reason that she wrote down?
I think she has written something along the lines of a voluntary mastectomy for a 17-year-old girl is a life-altering decision and shouldn't be allowed.
Why?
Because when you're young, you tend to make bad decisions. And if you're not yet an adult, at 17, you're not considered an adult, that could be a bad decision.
Is that, don't show us, is that correct?
That is essentially correct.
Essentially, so would you say, okay, that's pretty much a yes.
Yes.
Okay, now you did such a good job, my island friend. Let's see if you can guess her reason. What do you think her reason is?
I think her reasoning is that it should be allowed, whether or not it's a good idea or not.
Is he correct?
Oh, It wasn't my first, but it was my second.
Okay, so neither individual has guessed neither the continent dweller or the island man has guessed your first. Your
Not my first, but
okay.
my second.
I'm gonna give you one more opportunity to see if you can get in her head and guess.
Okay, so she disagrees that a 17-year-old should be allowed to have a double mastectomy if they believe they're in the wrong body.
Genuinely believe.
Genuinely believe.
Why would someone?
And you're saying it's not because they're close enough to an adult, which is what my original guess was.
That was her third. That's not what she's saying.
The 17 people, we can send kids to war, all different kinds of things. But yeah.
So I think
That was my third. Not my
that you think it would be permissible
acceptable.
because you believe, how about this? Because if you believe that if they are not permitted, they will do something more drastic.
No, but that's a good one. No. But I like that. Not close.
But that's not right. Is the reason that she just gave better than the reason you have
No.
there? No. Okay, so we're gonna give him, our friend,
One more chance.
one more opportunity.
We've had 4 tries. I'm not sure. Yeah,
I don't know is always a good answer. All right, share with them, please. Show them.
But I do believe people can be hardwired, like from a very, it's a genetic or not genetic, but whatever. I know people that from a very young age, they knew they were gay. They just know. And so then they have the right to be in the body they feel they should be. And it's not my right to stop them or to encourage them.
Okay, can you please share with her your reason, or with both
I
of them?
read
Yeah, well,
this?
just turn
Okay.
around and show both of
So I don't think a 17-year-old has enough emotional maturity to make that decision about something that will affect them the rest of their life, when very often people at that age are searching for a variety of things in their lives. And this, to me, is too extreme a decision to make at that age.
them. Is her reason sufficient for you to move to agree?
I would say no, because the gay example is not something where an individual would be self-mutilating.
We're coming to that. Is her reason sufficient to move you to slightly disagree?
I think the age is arbitrary. 18, 17, 19, 21. So no, I think we've got to draw the line somewhere. I think an adult should be allowed to make that decision, though. But I'm going to stick with I'm going to stick with neutral because I'm sympathetic to both these sides. And I'm not really sure exactly where.
Is that argument sufficient to move you to the slightly agree? And that a 17-year-old does not have enough emotional maturity to make life-altering decisions to self-mutilation.
Yeah, I think so. I think because 18 is probably a better.
Okay, so that moved you to slightly agree.
Yeah.
Okay. What would it take you to move to agree? You're on the strongly agree. What would it take?
I think it would have to be probably age. I think age is the qualifier in this situation. I believe adolescents are, very often just confused about things. And
So if I redid the question and said 18, what line would you be on? What mat would you be on?
if it was 18, I would have to move to agree.
Really?
Or slightly
okay.
agree. I
Okay.
believe slightly
Okay.
agree.
What would it take you to move either to strongly disagree or to slightly disagree? Let's start with the conversation here, slightly disagree. What would it take you? What evidence or reason would it take?
If there was mental health issues, then I would say we should, wait. If they're struggling, like just in general, like, or if they maybe I don't know, age wouldn't matter. Yeah. So for me, it's not necessarily age. It's more Yeah, I mean, because there's people that are mature at different times in their lives too. So it depends on where they're at. I mean, I know a lot of 40-year-olds that behave like 5-year-olds too. So I don't know.
And 50-year-olds, I must say.
Yeah.
What would it take you to move to strongly disagree?
Strongly disagree. Maybe if the age was brought down significantly to like still pretty like low, like
12? So can an 11-year-old consent to a double mastectomy?
Well, they probably aren't formed then at
Right.
that point, but
12-year-old, can a 12-year-old consent?
I would think this is something that involves their parents.
Okay. All right. All right. So let's put those down, and I'm going to ask a couple more questions in here. All right. 2 claims. First claim: people can be born gay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, move. Or people are born gay. Can be. Yeah. All right. You agree? You agree, and you two strongly agree. Okay. People can be born trans. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, move. Well, now this is interesting. So you slightly agree, and 2 people are on the neutral. Why are you on the neutral for people can be born trans?
I think the jury's out on why it happens. And I think there's more than one reason it happens as well. Whereas I think with being gay, I think generally that's something that was always going to happen. I think that you're born gay. I'm not sure about with trans. I'm not sure.
Okay, new claim. Being gay is a condition that needs to be fixed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, move. 2 strongly disagrees and 1 disagree. Being trans is a condition that needs to be fixed. Move. Okay, so strongly disagree, slightly disagree, and slightly agree. How did you interpret when I said fixed? Like, what does that mean to you?
I believe that the modern day sort of trans things that are happening, because so much of it is a dysphoria in young people, I think that there may be a little bit of social contagion going on. And not everyone. I don't believe that all people that choose to be trans need to be fixed. But I do believe that at certain ages when it presents itself that there can be a way to help those people learn to accept themselves the way they are or eventually do transition.
Okay. New claim. The main cause for gender dysphoria is genetic. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, move. The main cause for gender dysphoria is genetic. Okay, so we have strongly disagree, and
I'm not sure. Say that again. So
the main cause for gender dysphoria is genetic.
I guess I'm having a hard time with the.
You can go to the neutral if you don't know.
Okay.
Neutral is always I don't know is a perfectly fine answer. The main cause for gender dysphoria is social. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, move. Well, that got people to move. 2 on slightly agree and 1 on slightly disagree. The main cause for homosexuality is genetic. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, move. Everybody's on agree. The main cause for homosexuality is social. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, move. Disagree, 2 disagrees, and a slightly disagree. Anything that is a choice is open to moral judgment. Anything that is a choice is open to moral judgment. Anything that is a choice is open to moral judgment. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, move. Yeah, everyone's thinking deeply here. This is a tricky one. This is not an easy one. And, neutral can also be like, I don't know, that's fine. That's
Like, yeah, something specific would help. But
It's a little too broad.
yeah. Anything that's a choice, like what, driving a car or riding a bike. I
Big
don't.
Mac or a fish sandwich.
Yeah.
but even those would be open to judgment in terms of like eating animals, right?
Well, you said a moral choice.
Yeah, a moral choice, a moral judgment.
I would judge you.
You would judge it? Are you a vegetarian?
Yes, I am.
So you would judge it?
Yeah.
Okay, good point. Yeah.
What would you like? Would you look down on her for eating animals? Would that be the
I wouldn't look down on you because it's a common practice that most people do, but I think it's the wrong thing to do.
Morally.
Morally, yeah.
you think it's wrong.
Yeah.
To the degree that trans is a choice, it is open to judgment. To the degree that trans is a choice, it is open to judgment. Move.
To the degree it's a choice.
To the degree it's a choice. Neutral, slightly agree. Oh, we're moving. That's fine. You take all the time you want. Slightly disagree, slightly agree, slightly agree. Why are you on slightly agree?
To the degree that it's a choice, I do believe it is open to judgment, open to moral judgment.
Why? Oh, did she say something that made you move?
I was just thinking about it more.
Oh, okay. So why do you think that?
Well, because it's a life choice that may put you on a stage. I would say, for an example, competitive sports. It may put you on a stage that you will be morally judged for your choice.
Okay. You were on slightly disagree and you moved to slightly disagree and you said you thought about it. What did you think about it that caused you to move?
I think that maybe society needs to redefine, like what we're saying somebody that's transgender, we're comparing them to somebody that's not in our society. But if you were maybe in another country that it's more acceptable, then who are you comparing it to? So I think the individual has the right to live their life the way that they want to live their life. And I don't see that it has to have conflict. It doesn't have to be a conflict with anybody's. Now, as far as like sports or something like that, then maybe we need to open up a transgender team, or competition versus, so maybe we just need to expand the system that we're all been stuck in for so long and broaden that to have other options.
It is okay for adult males to dress in a feminine way anywhere they want. It is okay for adult males to dress in a feminine way anywhere they want. Move. Agree, strongly agree. Okay, so I would feel comfortable in a locker room with a person of the opposite sex who was intact, who did not receive surgery. Move. You all strongly agree. Yeah. Okay, you all strongly agree. I would feel comfortable in a locker room with a person who had bottom surgery. Oops, sorry about that. Move. So you didn't move. Whether or not someone had surgery, that didn't change your opinion at all.
That would not bother me if I was changing in front of somebody, whatever person. That wouldn't bother me.
Okay, new claim. I would be willing to undergo sexual transition for $1 million. Move. Everybody's on strongly disagree. I'd be willing to undergo sexual transition for $100 million. Move. Everybody's on strongly disagree. Oh, you're gonna.
I'd have to think about it.
You're gonna think about it.
With all your money.
Okay, you're on slightly disagree. You two are on strongly disagree. I would be willing to undergo sex transition for $1 billion. Move. You're still on. So you wouldn't do it for $1 billion.
I wouldn't amputate my leg either,
For $1 billion.
Nope.
Neither would I.
You're thinking about it. $1 billion.
about it.
You never have to work a day in your life.
Yeah, I would think about it.
I would amputate my left arm for $1 billion. Everybody stayed in the same. Oh, you moved.
$1 billion.
Wait, are you left-handed or right-handed?
Yeah. $1 billion.
So you moved to slightly agree. So that tells me you value your penis more than you value your arm.
No, I think transitioning would fundamentally change who I am, and I like who I am. Whereas still having my right arm, removing my left arm, I think I would still be me, and I would have $1 billion, and that sounds pretty good. Yeah.
If I were in a serious relationship with someone and I love them, and they suddenly came out and told me that they're trans and they want to undergo bottom surgery, and I've been with them for a while, I love them, they suddenly tell me unexpected that they're trans, I would stay with them. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, move. Slightly agree, slightly disagree, slightly disagree. Why do you would stay with them? Wow, that's impressive.
Well, it's love. And if they got in a car accident and they couldn't walk, they're paraplegic or whatever, I would still stay with them. As long as there was genuine love and respect, and, if their personality didn't change and they didn't become, mean, or we couldn't connect or whatever. But I wouldn't simply for their body change.
So you two, wow, that's impressive. You would leave them. Why?
As the Aussie said, I think
Aussie, that's you, dude.
I think becoming transgender, making that significant of a change in your life, does change who you are.
And so it would be like you're in a relationship with a different person.
Yeah, like in a way breaks the covenant for me.
The covenant, interesting. Your people have that tradition on the island, right?
The covenants,
Well, just whatever.
relationships, we have those. Yeah.
Okay, good.
I would think about it. I mean, I have no sexual interest in the male form, but most married couples barely have sex anyway. So I think you could still, maybe not most, but I think you could still have a good relationship without that. So maybe I'd think about
You're
it.
a living advertisement for marriage. Okay, good. Well, should I have asked you anything that I didn't ask you, or would you like to explore any final topics?
I'm good.
You're good? You good?
I'd like to hear what people think about transgender people competing. And, it would be like transgender women competing against natal-born women.
Should I have asked anything I didn't?
No, but I am also curious about what people think about that.
All right, so let's do this. Trans women should be allowed in women's sports. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, move. 1 disagree and 2 strongly disagree. 2 disagrees and 1 strongly disagree. All right, good. No, you can't do that. All right, good. Well, thank you for playing. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. Good.
Thank you.
Good. Thank you. It was fun. Yay. Thank you. That was good. That was good. Thanks.